Era, and I'm so happy to be here with you today. I would like to first and foremost thank our Heavenly Parents, Mother, Father, Source of Creation, for giving me this opportunity to be here with you today. I would like to do a quick angel guide oracle reading for the Cancers. This will be an angel guide oracle reading that helps to focus on your strength, heart, and guidance at this time. I would like to call on the Holy Spirit and my spirit team to please come to my side to help me deliver divine messages that is of the highest white light. Remember, these messages are general, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right. So let's just jump right into your angel guide oracle reading, Cancer, and let's see what your strength is at this time and what's in your favor in the current situation. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit, and the Spirit team. This is for Cancers. Let's see what Cancer strength is at this time and what's in your favor in the current situation. Cancer strength. Cancer strength this time. Cancer strength at this time. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit team. Cancer strength at this time. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit team. Ooh, we have a couple for your strength, Cancer. Anunnaki light codes and stellar gateway activation. Okay. I feel like you have to understand that you are truly an angel, Cancer. Like, you really are. And I feel like just be in this energy of continuing to be a giver, right? Because I feel like what has been given to you in a certain manner, you do truly give to others. And I feel like this is a time for you to truly stay in that energy of being a giver or being an exchanger of energy and gifts to create abundance. Okay, that's what it truly is. And I feel like if you don't truly desire to be in this like vortex type of relationships where it's multiple people, then you have to end out that cycle gracefully for yourself, Cancer. And I feel like that is probably what you are doing, and that is your strength at this time. And understand the connection for what it truly is beyond that point. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of ego within a certain relationship, and you have to see that not everyone shares your vision and values. So you have to address that head first, okay, or head on. I feel like pay attention to the new information that is being gained through some type of momentum of a particular situation as well, okay? You just pay attention to it for yourself. Make sure you are using your third eye frequently. I feel like you are truly a earth angel, and you were born to protect, okay? You truly were. People and animals. I feel like there's infinite potential when it comes to a particular relationship, okay? And I feel like you just don't want to be in the middle of any confusion or drama or anything like that. And I feel like that's what what's on both sides of you, and that's where you must step out of it. But do what's best for you, okay? But it is an energetic shift when it comes to how something has been unfolding, when it comes to when it's when it especially when it's coming through the channels, like especially. And this is a critical judgment period for a lot of individuals. Hmm. You know, I was told something today that that it's not really known the 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 planet that the mantis come from, and they always are only seen on a ship or something like that, right? And I just feel like we all need to pay attention to why they haven't been shown, or why they don't show their real home to you people. Okay, and I don't mean it like that, but I do mean it like that because we are, as human beings, looked at as being very, very dirty. I mean. Let me stop. Listen, but that's something, and I feel like for those that actually get it and those that actually is like a part of the whole collective, um, you should really just be appreciative that they've presented themselves in any way, shape, and form to you all, for you to even kind of just even a little bit be able to understand it. Okay? But yeah, let's keep moving on. But I thought that that was quite interesting. I thought that was quite interesting because it's right in your face and you're still questioning things. So that's why we just let you figure out what being the light actually means. What's the blessings that Cancer carry in their heart? Lemurian sea codes, okay? Lemurian sea codes, yeah. It's like, so I feel like continue to see the spiritual connection that you truly do have. Okay, I feel like it's all about honoring yourself and those that surround you. Actually understanding what balancing that spirituality and practicality truly does mean for yourself, what being an angel and these words that we attach to certain frequencies actually does mean, and how that is beneficial to the whole and to the present moment. I feel like continue to move things with your third eye as well, okay? Because that's the unique way of being. Hmm. 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 I'm so proud of you for being able to see that that's what it was. I was like, you're not saying this to me right now, but they were saying that to me right now. So I love the uniqueness, and I hope you love the uniqueness as well. Okay, I hope you love the uniqueness as well. Um, but I feel like this is not a time to fret at all, but to lead the way. Okay, lead the way. Hmm. Hmm. It just gets better and better. It does. You can, and I'm proud of everybody. I really am. It's like you choose your path, you choose your direction, and And that's why, we can go deeper and we can see deeper. And it's because of being an angel, it's because of that angelic frequency and being able to taste it, like being able to truly taste it. It's like, wow. So, but it's about you releasing from the past, like, even like, I'm that's what I'm saying. If that's a desire of yours to be in this like vortex type of relationship, then that's your strength at this time. There's nothing to say that that's not a way of being that is of value for someone. But if it's not, you need to approach that head on, and release from it. And it's just as simple as that gets, Cancer. I feel like a Gemini is significant to a situation. Child. If it's a woman, yeah, I don't think that that's the momentum right there. But let's see what the guidance is. The guidance. Palladian activation. Palladian activation. Okay. I feel like things are coming together. I feel like you need to make decisions, though. Don't be in a standstill energy when it comes to making decisions about what to do and what not to do for yourself, right? Because it's all about being in your own strength, so that this can't be nobody else. This ain't nobody else doing this or saying this. This is me. It's just like owning your own home, right? Buying your first home. You can't you don't really want anyone else to contribute to that, because it's yours. It's what you worked for. And it's the same as being in your own strength. I don't really want your contribution to who I am. Mm. I'm Briera and I'm a silly one, okay? And I understand why we don't like the dirtiness. Because the dirtiness doesn't get you anywhere. It gets y'all just lingering around. But I feel like the divine, and that's something you also have to know, Cancer, is you will be provided with love or a lover when you are truly ready for it. I mean, you might feel like you're ready for it, but you are known in different places, and it's like you it's just a certain frequency that needs to be able to accept what you are and who you are. So don't force things to be, and don't try to fit into certain spaces that you don't need to be in, but to allow for it to come to you when it comes to you truly understanding the passionate connections that you have with other people. I feel like it's the self-awareness that will be more beneficial moving forward when it comes to these lover encounters. Because you have to see the conclusions for what they are, okay? See the conclusions of these relationships and things being already in ruins at the base of something. And that's why it's like being in the middle of something that was already, and the ruins at the base of something just will never be as prosperous as you will love it to be. But yeah, that is what it is. That is what it is. It's this energetic clearing out things though first. And getting into your own routine and really abiding by that. Your own routine. Anywho, what's this Anunnaki light codes here with Stellar Gate activation? Anunnaki light codes with Stellar Gateway activation. I don't know who those people are though. The ones they're like Africans, and they usually like have like those rings in their lips like that. I don't know. I should look them up, but they are more beneficial than to the new information than even a little bit. Okay, so I feel like it's like a whole tribe of them too. Deep communication. For like many ancient years, like ancient years. But no, not in that way. I be, but you'll be very surprised at the things that people can do without technology. I told you, you should, it's just like, man. I feel like the pyramids, don't say nothing because they don't know where the mantises really reside. They don't know nothing, or they just telling the people that they don't know. So since they don't know, they don't know. Anywho, let's see what this Anunnaki light codes with Stellar Gateway activation here. Exactly, disrespectful. Just dirty. They just dirty. It's just like if you were a fly, do you know how upset flies get? I mean, they be flying around filth because they have to eat, but they constantly are cleaning themselves, like constantly. So you just have to see that for what it is. Don't mind me. I get real sensitive when it comes to certain things. We're here now, okay? Be mindful with your wisdom. Be mindful with your wisdom. That's why, babe. That's why. That's why. You gotta see that for what it is. Okay, we got the Four of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we also have the Eight of Swords, right? And I feel like that's that new information. I told you to, you for yourself, pay attention to that new information when it comes to how to end out a cycle that isn't desirable for you anymore, or that has never been desirable for you, but it brought some type of contentment. It brought some type of new opportunity. It brought something to your life, but right now I feel like it's just a lot of crisis surrounding that energy. You have to be very careful with it. I feel like a lot of sickness, as in sickness and in health and blah blah blah. Like, man, see the difficult situation for what it is, but understand where you are within this situation. So if you're in between it, or if you're on the outside of it, you play your position the way you are supposed to, and be mindful of the energies that is affected by the energetic shift that is happening, by the infinite potential of understanding who we are as individuals. And that's going to be okay for everyone, and that's going to be okay for everyone. So you continue to stay grounded, and make sure you see this increase of abundance and beauty for truly what it is. Make sure peace and prosperity is what's leading the show. Yeah, it's the moral compass. The moral compass. But, I feel like the passion is still there, though, but it's about learning from these things that is obvious to the naked eye. So if it's obvious to the naked eye, we need to move beyond that. Okay, we need to move beyond that and see how to be more beneficial to the whole, because we already see the obvious misinterpretation of who people are and what people are. So why the Four of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords? Okay, we got the Knight of Swords, the Devil, and the Seven of Swords. Oh my goodness. Yep. And this, and see it, yeah, and that's why. That's why. And I feel like somebody that no, let it just, because at the end of the day, we have been choosing, or making it seem like we are choosing what's best for us, but the whole time, what's really best for us was to be working hard and not relying on anyone to speak for us, to show up for us, to do any of these things for us. And by allowing that to be, you don't have control over what's gifted to you and how it's gifted to you. You don't, and how you accept the gift, I should say, because you don't have control over that, but how you accept it. And when they didn't give you the recognition for all of the hard work you were putting in, even when you were specifically and directly speaking to them, that shows who they are as an individual and as a whole. Not as a whole nation, because there was a lot more people in the blind of it all than people aware of it all. So you being aware of it all and you still choosing to sit up there and speak as if these people are with you, or even, I don't even know what they were actually doing, but to sit there and pretend like you didn't truly understand what the hell is going on here is why it's a throwaway type of energy, an energetic shift and new information. And that's why I said pay attention to the new information however you need to pay attention to it for yourself, and see the infinite potential in it, but also understand who is really guiding the show. And it's probably the same people that was when you told them to stand up there and treat this person like a child, and they did the very opposite of that. Those are probably the same energies that's leading whatever you have going on right now. So take it for what it is, leave it for what it is. It doesn't really matter. But it's time for a transformation to happen within your life and those that surround you. So it's about you choosing. That's you choose. What do you want? What's more valuable to you? What's this Lemurian seed code? Oh, with the star, okay, with the star. I feel like continue to see the hope for what it is. I feel like there's a lot of things that might be lost through you choosing yourself and better future endeavors, but I feel like there's nothing going to be postponed from this moment on, okay? No more postponing something. I feel like there is a lot of mental anguish going on, but you have to know that there's hope in your situation. Bright prospects. Continue to embrace the sensitivity of yourself and those that surrounds you so you can make the best decision for yourself. Yep. And I feel like, yeah, someone do suffer from abandonment issues, you know, they do to a certain degree, but it's because they keep chasing after the same type of energy. They keep wanting the same type of response. They keep wanting the same type of endings to happen. That's why. I mean, they want the vortex. So, you know, you're going to always have the abandonment issue when you're not even challenging yourself to be the main thrill to someone or even your own self. What's the star here? With the tower. With the tower. Feel like it's a lot of things of the past that everyone doesn't deeply understand but you, for yourself, okay? So, you know, nobody's here to judge your past, or nobody's here to make it seem like you're being clumsy with anything, but, you know, there's a lot of different things that is accounted for when it comes to you being who you are, when it comes to you being a giver. Yeah. Yep. Should have just walked away. But you never know. And I feel like that's what I was trying to get out in the last reading, is that we can get lost in those angelic frequencies. We can truly get lost in it. And you never know. Maybe it's just going to take time for people to come around. Maybe it's just going to take time for things to be what they are. And just because there's someone new introduced into the atmosphere, that doesn't mean that my time with what could have been is over. It's like I don't even. That's how it's coming in. Like that's how people are showing up. Like they like that was so over. But hey, let's let it be known that no, this is what we have all been indulging in and engaging in. So, and it was very foolish behavior. Very, yeah, devilish behavior, obsessively, you know, criticizing things and people, when all along you're just as a whole collective being looked at as very dirty people that don't know how to clean up behind themselves. So you have to have people step in on your behalf to clean up what you've messed up. What's this Palladian activation here? We have the Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Wands. The Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Wands. I feel like continue to work as a team. Okay, teamwork makes the dream work. I feel like the internet is what it's a beautiful dance in itself. But understand that there's a lot going on that isn't even internet worthy, that is being highlighted on a whole different level. So you have to see that for what it is as well, because abundance comes in many different shades and forms. Okay. I feel like continue to understand that you are good enough, okay? And it's all about the maintenance and, really getting through the difficult situations for what they are. Continue to be your friendly gentleman or, honest person that you are and that you've always been. And let the things that needs to be weared off. I feel like there's a lot of wands that has been fighting over this ability for quite some time. So just be careful and understand what type of angel you are. It doesn't even matter what type of angel you are, okay? What type of angel you are. So, and I feel like, continue to see society for what it is as a whole as well. Why we keep things from people and only give them breadcrumbs to what it is and why it is and how it is. The symbols are significant though. And that's what made someone feel very valuable to someone or a situation, because they felt like the symbolism would be the highlight. But if you haven't earned these things, if you haven't truly worked for them in the correct manner, right? Because we can work hard for something. Like people could work hard to sell drugs, and that's you gonna get a crack rock on your neck. Like I don't want to, let me just not even do that one. But it's just like we can work for these. Somebody said, "And will." Oh my gosh, no, I'm so sorry, but it's just okay. Sure, whatever. It's your business, not mine. But it's just like, listen, I you just won't be accepted into certain groups, and that's just what it is. But I'm telling you, if you work hard for something, it's different. If you really earn something, it's different. And I feel like somebody was doing things and really trying to read the book and go through the highlighted points of the book when it comes to the things that is recognized by things outside of the human race. And some of it is good, but some of it isn't, because now you just look like you have been positioned to be used as an example of what not to do. And that's just the honest truth. So, but yeah, the symbolism is important, okay? And it really does help and teach us, okay, about the environment that we are actually living in. And they're doing a beautiful, oh, I don't know. I love the nurturing of the animals. That's probably like what I will see more than anything. But wow, it's beautiful to understand the frequencies for what they are. And You have to see that for yourself. There is truly harmony in the heavens. So I think that that's beautiful. What's the Three of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Wands? Don't talk about my angel guide oracle readings. You don't know me. With the Knight of Cups here. Jeez. But yeah. Because it's beautiful. I like to see all the colors and all of the things. I'm not just being crazy. No one is saying that you are a chastiser of any sort, okay? Don't be a chastiser of any sort, okay? You just approach things differently than others, and it brings out messages in different ways. So take advantage and advance out of certain ways of thinking, being, and seeing, especially when it comes to the trickery and what it means to gain certain opportunities through the foundation of things not even being what they were ever made to be to begin with. It's like, what did you think would be of value when trying to pursue something that was already at the end of a whole cycle? So I feel like continue to move forward though. And yeah, don't be afraid to accept invitations. You know, that's for you to decide for yourself, right? You don't have to stay put, but if you have children, you have to figure it out. I'm telling you, you guys think that you could just leave these children behind and think that your life is going to be so much more beautiful. I just don't see it. I don't think that that's the right move for anyone, man or woman. It is just that's not okay. It's just not. I don't know how else to say it. You know, I mean, people get sick, they get murdered, but that's a whole different type of situation when a living, breathing person is deliberately choosing not to be a part of their children's life to do what? To be who? To get some awards? To get some monies? I don't get it. So, anywho, all right, Cancer, that's really all I have for you. You have to continue to create this inner harmony with yourself, okay? You know, use your wisdom for good. Be an angel, okay? Be a giver and treat others how you would like to be treated, okay? Know that the intention is what's going to help create the situation or a better outcome of a situation. Your intention. So reclaim your mind through your vision and very much exercising your third eye at all times. It don't matter where you are, how you are, when you are. Exercise your third eye so that you can see. Okay? And know that you are loved though. And there is a spiritual connection between you and your twin flame, if that's something that's on your mind. But we don't like to talk about the relationships over here. Okay. Kids, have a great night. And I love you, and I do hope something resonated with you. Until next time.